You're listening to the sounds of the WATE, the world according to Eli.
You are now tuned in to the #1 podcast in the world, The WATE, the world according to Eli. Music, sports, video games, and culture. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the host of our show, Mr. Eli.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to The WATE, and today we're going to talk about the Cleveland Indians winning 18 straight, the Canelo fight versus Triple G, and the Patriots losing their first game. Should the Patriots fan panic? We don't really know. We'll find out. Let me welcome you my co-host, my dad.
What up, podcast world? Welcome to another episode of The WATE. We are happy to be here. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You feeling great? Well, let's get right into the show. Tell us what we're talking about and what's going on.
Let's get into the NFL Week 1 review.
Big week, big opening week,
I'm
week.
going to start off with the Patriots versus the Chiefs because that was the first game.
Okay. Should we be panicking? Because I remember telling you.
Hold on. Don't cut me off.
Okay.
You gotta let me get into it.
Okay, get into it.
So, Patriots versus Chiefs. Patriots home game, right? Mm-hmm. We raised the fifth banner, winning championship, and we got our butts whooped. Hard.
Say that again.
Hard. We got our butts whooped hard.
Ooh.
Alex Smith was making throws that Tom should have been making. He overthrew it on at least 20 passes, which I've never really seen him do. Me and Malcolm never actually ever seen him do it. We've only seen him overthrow passes maybe 3 times.
3 or 4 times a game.
3 or 4 times, but not 20.
Be panicking.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. No, we should not be panicking. It's one game. It's week 1 out of 17 weeks.
Okay.
So until we go at least 7 or to 9 or 8-8, then that's when we should be panicking.
Okay, but what I want to explain to you about this and the Patriot Nation, Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
Now,
but I don't think that's right now.
Here's the thing about Father Time.
I don't think that's right.
A lot of times he'll send you an email and say, "Look, I'm showing up soon. Be prepared." And then sometimes Father Time is just at your door, and your game just drops.
Right. So we have some injury reports. David Johnson from the Cardinals, running back, broke his wrist.
How long is he going to be out?
2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months. So if you have him on your fantasy team,
yeah, you're kind of screwed.
You're going to be screwed for a minute on that.
And then Eric Berry, cornerback for the Chiefs.
That was big.
Tore his Achilles.
Because as hard as he played in that game and the way he was hitting that hole on certain plays.
Yeah, on 14
And,
down.
these injuries are coming more frequently because that was subtle.
Yeah.
He just was running across, covering, and so that was subtle. And he's going to be out for the season.
Right.
And that's going to be big. You can't replace these corners.
Deshaun Watson.
Uh-huh.
I always said that right. Gets the starting job.
Yes. It just came across the wire.
Yeah.
I said it would be game 10 before they put him in there.
Yeah, I think this is rightfully so. I think they had pretty much no choice after what
Yes.
they saw.
Yes. You got to throw the rookie quarterbacks in there. I think he's going to do well. Side note, you might give him 2 games to get the game speed down, and then Houston could still win that division because we know that division is usually 8-7, 8-8. 9-7 wins that division, and that may put them in the playoffs. Their defense is solid.
Right. One more thing, Kaepernick. So
Big Cap.
Tom Brady has come out and said that he has not paid attention to any of the Colin Kaepernick controversy.
Not only is that a lie, because it's everywhere. How could Tom Brady, who knows everything about football, everything, not know of something of this magnitude? Now, I got Tom Brady on my radar. He's a little, some of the things he does.
No, say it.
He's a little racist sometimes. I gotta say it because, he didn't go to the White House to see Obama.
Okay, wait.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I just gotta add my 2 cents. Before this incident, and before the Barack Obama incident, which I disagree about because I feel like he definitely should have showed up for that. Because you showed up for all the other 4 ones.
Right.
Right? before that, did you consider him a racist?
No, but I didn't have enough data. Statement.
Right.
And now you're gonna say Kaepernick, a black quarterback, struggling for his NFL career, took a knee against injustice. You know nothing about it, or you care nothing about it? Huh? Where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm starting to smell a little something.
I feel like...
Just my opinion.
I feel like he honestly should have said, like Rob Parker said, I feel like he honestly should have said, look, I understand what he's going through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go too deep into this, but, like, I support his decision.
Right.
I'm not going to take a knee with him.
But I understand his cause.
Right. News.
NBA news.
Real quick. Welcome back to the WATE.
Welcome back to the WATE.
Let's start off with Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady.
He's getting inducted. Can you pull up the stats?
Oh, yeah. Pull up his stats, right?
Right.
His average is 19 points a game for his career, 4 assists.
Wait, are you sure
These are his career stats.
Okay, continue.
All right?
I just thought that was right game, but go ahead.
No career stats. I think he's getting 5 rebounds a game. 4.4 assists.
Right. And how does the Hall of Fame quite work? Like, do you just get votes on it?
Your constituency, the people who are in there vote to determine is Tracy McGrady Hall of Fame worthy.
Right.
I like Tracy McGrady.
I do too.
I thought he was athletic.
But I don't really think he
But the fact that he never made it out of the first...
That's your thing.
You never watched Tracy McGrady.
I watch his highlights. I know what I'm talking about.
No.
Okay, you can't... So you're saying because I wasn't born during his era, I don't have a vote in whether I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame or not? Is that what you're saying?
Only because he.
That's not fair.
But only because he doesn't have a ring, so it's more nuanced to this conversation.
Okay, he doesn't have a ring. That's not what I said.
Okay,
I said he never got out of the first round.
So what is your reason?
I don't think he has enough stats.
So, yes or no, young man?
No for me.
No for me too. I'm sorry.
But
I've seen him score 13 points in a minute and all that stuff. I've seen him do some things. He was too injury prone, played on too many teams.
But wasn't there some
bottom
players
line,
that had some injury prone?
We don't want to get into all of that.
But I'm just. So they just announced today that the LA Lakers are going to retire both Kobe's jersey, number 8 jersey, and number 24 jersey.
What? 2 numbers? The only play in history, they're going to put his jersey up there and then put another jersey up there.
Yeah, basically.
And what is your take on this? I know you're a Kobe fan.
Rightfully deserved.
Rightfully deserved.
Rightfully deserved.
Explain yourself.
I won 3 titles. I've started my career with number 8.
Okay.
I've had historic games in that jersey, 81 points, won 3 titles with Shaq.
Okay.
I ended up, but then I had the situation. I'm not going to get into it.
Okay, a situation we won't get into.
A situation we will not get into. You can look it up for yourself. I don't care. And then I feel like he had his Black Mamba moments.
The reemergence.
Right, the reemergence of Kobe Bryant in number 24. Won 2 titles without Shaq. I had 61 games in the Garden.
61 points, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 61 points in the Garden. The Black Mamba, the killer, one that we always, call. So, yeah, rightfully do that. That's my
And
guy.
24 is 2 times 4.
Right.
Still number 8.
Right. So.
I like the way that's done.
And I get my own day, August 24th.
I think Malcolm wants to chime in.
Yeah, I think he should just retire with number 24. That's the number he actually retired in.
Yeah, that's where they asked him which number he preferred, 24.
But he did say, whichever number you don't retire, it's going to be hard for somebody else to wear that number.
We have basically Stephen Curry versus Kevin Durant on the Armour.
Oh, well, they're on the same team. What do we mean? They got beef now?
So, about a couple weeks ago, Durant came out and said, what did he say? He said, I don't see anybody wearing Under Armour.
Whoa, that's a direct shot at his man.
That's messing up his money.
Because his man is Under Armour.
Right. So he was like, I don't basically see anybody wearing Under Armour. Stephen Curry came out a couple days ago, and said, somebody asked him, "Did you hear about what Kevin Durant said?" He was like, "Yeah." I actually went over to his house, had a conversation with him about it.
Oh, Steph got gangster. Yo, open the door, son.
Right, basically. But he was basically like, I understand where Kevin Durant is coming from, but I've made this brand a lot bigger in the last 4 years since I've signed with them.
Report on.
Right, I was doing research on
on. So tell me about the research you did on Steph Curry when he was wearing the Nikes.
So I was
as
watching
opposed to the Under Armour.
I was watching a little bit of a highlight tape of Steph, and I realized when he had his ankle injuries, which was probably like in 2010 and 2012, his major one was in 2012. He was wearing Nike, and so when his contract was up in 2013, he was supposed to be on the face of the Nike billboard in 2014, but they messed up his name. The press conference.
They kept calling him Steven at the press conference in
Or
terms of protecting his ankle.
Yeah, and I think that's what they started to do because they noticed that he had a lot of ankle injuries. So they were like, "We're gonna make a stew, protecting your ankles and see how you do."
And he turned into the two-time MVP.
Under
Under Armour.
Two-time champion.
All under Under Armour.
All under Armour. All right, so let's go into baseball. MLB.
Baseball, MLB.
So right now, the Cleveland Indians have been winning 18 straight. They're the best team in the AL right now.
And let me. It's probably 19 straight by now.
Right.
But all right, let's find Cleveland.
Then
They've won 19 in a row.
They just won 19 in a row. Wow.
So they haven't lost a baseball game in 6 weeks.
Right.
Just fathom that, and you know, so
I mean, they were good. They were great. They was a great team last year.
They were great last year. And
the Dodgers have lost.
Oh man,
a lot of.
They have lost 11 in a row.
They're still gonna have the best record in the.
It don't matter. It's when you get hot going in.
Right. But I do think this losing streak, even though it's pretty long of a losing streak, it will kind of humble them.
It ain't that much humbling in the world.
All right, we're back. Let's talk about boxing real quick.
Boxing. That's coming up Saturday.
Triple G versus Canelo.
Oh man, oh baby.
Yeah, I have Triple G. I think I like both of them are power punches. I think Triple G is just a little bigger and
hits harder.
And he hits a lot harder.
Yeah, I've been watching 24/7 just to kind of get an insight on. And you know, Canelo's a good fighter. Mayweather took him down.
Right.
Really punished him really bad. But
I do think he has improved from that fight.
Absolutely. So now, let us get into the rumor report.
Right.
Brought to you by Odyssey.
Yep.
And
Sup. I always love hearing myself.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to start off?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so first we're gonna talk about Taylor Swift and her video.
Right.
The song is called "Look What You Made Me Do."
Right.
And did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you know that part in the bathtub where she
with
has
the diamonds.
she has all those diamonds. Yeah. So apparently that was a diss to
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian, yes, because you know in the Paris robbery she was forced in the bathtub and they took all her jewelry. And they held her to gunpoint. So, you know, all of that just happened to fall into Taylor Swift's video.
On top of that, Taylor Swift's album is going to drop on the 10-year anniversary of Kanye West's mother's death.
Ooh.
She's bugging, okay?
Which is like a savagery.
Ooh, that's kind of deep.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift getting gangster.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, do you think that was a diss, though, in her video?
Both of them was.
Man, that bathtub one is a little reach.
I mean, like, who? She's never done anything like that.
That's
though.
my point. So she was.
But she is. But a lot of people also say she's very calculated in her moves.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna say. Taylor
I do
Swift
think the gunpoint though. That
wants beef.
Sorry to kill your thunder, but Cardi B might be pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It might be offset.
So she attended the Fenty Puma event last night.
Right.
Because, you know, it's Fashion Week. And apparently there was a little baby bump with her and Offset, you know, showing it off. I don't believe it. Like,
that's a horrible couple, though. I'm sorry.
It's not a horrible couple.
It's not. Okay, that was probably poor choice.
They're just weird couple. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never imagined them together.
There we go. Different.
That song is heat, though.
Bodak Yellow.
Bodak is heat.
Okay,
Yeah.
but she's about to become a one-hit wonder. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
I don't think so.
no, but I listen to her other music and it's really good. It's just
Yeah.
it's not very popular except for this one song.
Well, she's working on a new album, so if she get the right producers behind her,
Honestly,
people like fresh faces.
I hope she's not a one-hit wonder.
Okay.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx. Like
Yes.
we get so much just hate over here in the Bronx, and it's good to just see someone, representing
up,
us,
yeah.
And there was a lot of buzz after Cardi B took that picture with Beyonce. Apparently, Nicki Minaj was feeling some kind of way, because
Of course.
Beyonce's supposed to be her
Why
girl.
not? Why not? What else you got?
XXXtentacion.
I call it XXX.
So there's some stuff going around that he beat his pregnant girlfriend.
According to Pitchfork, they got more details on the case, on his abuse, and
Alleged abuse.
Yeah,
alleged abuse. there we
alleged
go.
abuse.
Alleged abuse. My bad. It's very, FYI, it's very graphic. I mean, it's very dark.
Yeah. I seen the pictures of the girl and it's just it's too much.
There's like at least 5 alleged like cases on it, like battery, something else, and something else. It's it's a he said she says. This can go either way. Most of the time when it's a he said she said, she is the one who gets the case.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this really depends. He's went on Instagram and Facebook and said like it's all lies and stuff. So like and all that stuff. So I don't know. It depends on what happens.
I don't know.
His
Innocent
court
until
case-
proven guilty.
Right,
Oh,
basically.
Guilty.
And
Yeah.
his court case will be October 5th, so we'll see what happens when that comes.
All right, yeah, we'll see what happens.
And that was obviously with the rumor report.
Yeah.
That is all. That is all.
All right, young man. Speaking of extension,
Yeah, XXX.
XXX. I mean, listen. If you're gonna name yourself XXXXXXXTentacion, then I'm just gonna he call you X.
Okay.
X gonna give it to you.
So we reviewed his album. It was called 17.
We did review his album. Go get me a pen when you get a chance, Allison. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can handle it. So we reviewed this guy's album.
Right.
Eli has been opening up my palette to music that is not of my genre or generation.
Right.
And he said, Dad, you got to listen to this guy. This guy's intelligent. This guy has a little something going on. So we sat
what he's doing.
and we listened.
Right.
And what was your take?
My takeaway from it, this album was for a specific depressed people only.
Okay.
It was part of that and part of his storytelling.
Okay.
Stuff that he's gone through. I believe if you are depressed, kind of down, listen to it. It might bring you up. I think he helped people through that.
Okay. Okay.
And if you want that kind of lit hype music, then go listen to his Revenge mixtape.
Okay. So
It's
this
2 different things.
2 different projects.
2 different things. If
You
you're
not my friend because this wasn't a hip hop album,
Yeah, definitely.
and I'm noticing the trend of a lot of these Uzi Verts guys. They're more just trying to be artists in general and not trying to pigeonhole themselves or into one specific style.
Right.
I kind of like that. I think music should be expressive,
Right.
and it really shouldn't be named. If it's dope music, it's dope music.
Right.
Extension is a little morbid
Yeah.
in this particular project.
And
Some of his overall energy is a little,
yeah, it's definitely
it's a little
dark.
out there.
Yeah, it's definitely dark.
So we want to keep
And
him
real quick, just because I won't have time for this, Little Uzi Vert's album, I gave it 6 out of 10 stars. I'm changing my rating now.
Mm-hmm.
And it got 135,000 sales the first week.
Uh-huh.
And X got 86,000 sales.
Okay,
the
okay.
second
So
week.
they move in units.
Right. So
So
they
what
put
did
it
you
in
give Extonian X?
7 out of 10, and Little Uzi Vert 6 out of 10.
Okay, okay. So those are the ratings. I'm gonna agree. I thought 7 for X. The dude's name, him.
Right.
And I didn't personally listen to Uzi Vert stuff yet,
I did, so
but eventually I will because I want to stay abreast. Me and Eli watched the keynote presentation
for Apple.
for Apple's new products. Let's clap it up for Apple. Because we all got iPhones here. We all gonna get the new ones.
Yeah, it was
except
Liddy.
Odyssey.
It was Liddy.
We don't know if she gonna be able to make the jump. Because she got the 7. We all waited with the 6s. Because we knew something else was coming. How excited are we about this new phone?
Yeah, we were very excited. I liked what they did, most likely with the Apple Watch and the Apple phones.
Yes.
TV was dope too, but you know.
Yeah, baby. So go watch the keynote presentation because they got a new heat rock coming out. It's called the iPhone 8, and they got a missile coming out called the iPhone 10, which
X.
my daughter's gonna tell me is the X. I listened to Tim Cook, the CEO, and he called it the 10.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with the CEO's
He made a mistake.
breakdown of.
I
You
just
are
did this.
now tuned in to the #1 podcast in the world, The Wait, the world according to eating, music, sports, video games, and culture. So ladies and